BMW M6 E63, one of the most underrated German performance cars of the 2000s. It had power, technology, and a screaming V10 straight out of Formula One. But for some reason, it never got the same love as the M3 or M5. So why doesn't the E63 M6 get the respect it deserves? And is it time to finally recognize it as one of BMW's most insane M cars ever? Let's find out. First, let's talk performance. The E63 M6 wasn't just fast, it was a beast. Under the hood, you got a 5.0-liter naturally aspirated V10, the S85, pushing out 507 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. That's the same engine as the E60 M5, and it revs all the way to 8,250 RPM, delivering an absolutely intoxicating sound. Paired with BMW's 7-speed SMG transmission, the M6 could launch from 0 to 60 in just 4.1 seconds. Seriously quick for the mid-2000s. BMW packed the M6 with cutting-edge technology. You got an M mode button which sharpened the throttle response, stiffened the suspension, and gave you full access to all 507 horsepower. It also featured launch control, a carbon fiber roof to reduce weight, and a heads-up display. This car was way ahead of its time. But here's the problem, the SMG transmission. While it was fast for its era, it's clunky and jerky by today's standards. Many enthusiasts hated the way it shifted in traffic, and that hurt the M6's reputation. Then there's the maintenance. The S85 V10 is an incredible engine, but it's also high-strung and not cheap to maintain. Rod bearings, throttle actuators, and the SMG pump are all known failure points, which scared a lot of potential buyers away. Some people love the M6's high-revving V10 and aggressive styling. Others thought it was too complicated and expensive to maintain. But there's one thing everyone agrees on: the sound is absolutely legendary. The S85 V10 screams like an F1 car from the early 2000s, and with the right exhaust, it's one of the best-sounding BMWs ever made. So why doesn't the E63 M6 get the same love as other BMW M cars? Well, for starters, it wasn't a lightweight, driver-focused machine like the M3. It was more of a high-speed grand tourer than a nimble track weapon. Plus, with its questionable reliability, many buyers went for the M3 or M5 instead. The E63 M6 is an absolute bargain compared to its rivals. Prices are still relatively low, but as people start appreciating the V10 era, values are climbing. And with some preventative maintenance and a manual swap, this car transforms into a true driver's machine. So should you buy a BMW M6 E63? If you want a rare, high-revving, naturally aspirated V10 that delivers an experience unlike anything else, the answer is yes. It may not be the easiest car to maintain, but when you hit the gas and hear that V10 scream, you'll understand why the E63 M6 is a forgotten masterpiece. What do you think? Is the M6 E63 an underrated legend, or does it deserve to be overshadowed? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome car content.